Hey, I'm Dave Temple, and welcome to Our Takes on Creatics, where we bring you the creative works and ideas of amazing creators. Today, we feature comedian Andrew Orolfo. Ever wonder what it takes to stand in front of people and make them laugh? It ain't easy, folks. What would you talk about if you had to make a room laugh? It'd have to be something that's personal to you and relatable to a bunch of strangers. For instance, take this last Easter. It was different for everybody due to the quarantine. So this, for me, was going to be the first year that my kids were just going to find out the truth about Easter. What? I wasn't going to risk my life to make the Easter bunny look good. No. So their mother, she's way more passionate, where she got, no, you can't give up, and she worked tirelessly throughout the night to create baskets from scratch. I sat in the background like a negative Nancy, arms folded, just nope, that ain't gonna work. They not gonna believe that. Well, it turns out it did work. They had a great Easter, and I think we figured out who's the better parent and who loves the children more. But enough about that. Let's hear from Andrew Orolfo and enjoy one of his performances. I'll be back after with a look at another inspiring comedian.
So looking back at what I've done and what I'm most proud of, it has to be when I did a spot on The Late Late Show with James Corden. It was my first ever TV spot, so I'm very happy to have been able to do it. And also it was one of the times where I was like, okay, we're doing it. It's happening. So some of the challenges I face when doing stand-up is when I have new bits or new jokes, I have to try them out. So there's a period of time to where if you come to one of my shows, you're like, okay, this dude is trash. So one of my favorite aspects of the work I'm presenting is in the clip, I'm actually working on new material at the time. And you can see in the clip that at the beginning of the set, it was real hot. And then towards the end, it was like not hot. But I was having fun that night. So enjoy the clip and check out my treasury on Creatics.
Sounds good. You sound good. I have to ask, I'm sorry, have you seen me before? Are you familiar with my work? I am the lady from the Shen Yun billboards. Okay. I hope y'all feeling well. I'm feeling pretty great. It's been a very big day for me. Before I came out here, I was actually out shopping at one of my favorite stores, and it's probably not a good idea to like name drop the store, but what I can say is that you could buy outfits in like an urban environment. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it is Urban Outfitters. Good job. And I don't know if Urban has like some sort of slogan or anything like that, but I feel like it should be, yo, you remember that shirt? Your mom got you in middle school? They got you bullied? Well, we made that dope, but you can't afford it. Right. But I'm in the store, and when I'm leaving, I'd seen the security guard. He had stopped these two girls because he accused them of stealing, and I'm pretty sure they did it. Mostly because I saw them do it. I saw everything. They stuffed so much in a backpack that I was like, yo, be humble. That's too much, you know? Like, it honestly looked like they were just trying to open up a smaller Urban Outfitters. And I saw everything. I saw the security guard. He goes up to these two young ladies. He's like, hey, I need to look in your backpack. And the two girls obviously like, no. So that's when an employee of Urban, he rushed over that security guard, and he was like, hey, just to let you know, the policy we have is if these two girls don't allow us to look in that backpack, we legally can't look in that backpack, and you have to let them go. Yeah. And security guard looks back at him like, why'd you hire me? And I'm standing next to them laughing pretty hard, you know? So it's pretty funny. Also, because I put some stuff in there. But that's when the security guard, he turns to me and he's like, hey, are you hearing this? And I'm like, yeah, I'm coming back with a duffel bag, bro. What do you mean? Because what is he going to do? Nothing. I'm going to show up and he's going to be like, hey, I need to look in that backpack. I'm going to be like, you need to look at that policy. That's what you need to do. Legally states I can steal from this store. And that is how I got this entire outfit. Thank you so much. I'm feeling good. I was just hanging out with my dad, and he just bought those things called the transition glasses. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. All right, if you don't know, those are the glasses where the lenses will actually change so people don't have sex with you. And those glasses are ridiculous to me. Like, I don't know if anybody in this room has them. If you do, don't tell me. I don't respect you. Are those them? Hey, are those them? Oh, we'll look into this light right now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I take that back. If you do have those glasses, I actually would like you to let me know that you're wearing them before you start talking to me. And that's only because when I was talking to my dad, they changed mid-conversation. And I had never felt so disrespected in my life. And it's because when we were talking, we were going from inside to outside, and then they start to get dark. So I like sped up my sentence because I felt like I was running out of time. You know? Wow. My man's literally threw shade at me. That's weird. But that's just my dad. He's just like a real goofy dad. You know, y'all got goofy dads in here? Hell yeah. My dad's like real goofy though. Like he's so goofy that he voted for Trump. That's who he is. And he did. Which is so crazy to me only because I had no idea that he was even a citizen in this country. So good for him actually. Get it. It is a little wild because he really does love Trump, and which is whatever to me now, but I finally understand it, like I get it. And it's because Trump and my dad are very similar. They're like almost the same. And that's because Trump gives off very immigrant vibes, right? And I'm not saying like it's the way he looks, but when he talks, you're like, okay, he just got here. I was like, okay, I get it. My dad also has trouble with verbs. I have made it a goal of mine this year to be like a little less like my dad. Like I'm saying, I've been trying to be more like aware of injustice in society. You know, I'm trying to be more woke is what I'm trying to say. Because I feel that people really respect you more when you say shit like that. So to be more woke, what I've been doing this year is I've been watching all the movies like Get Out, right? But I've been trying to be even more woke, so I'll be watching that shit in Spanish. I'm just doing my part. You know what I'm saying? Like my girlfriend, she's white. I did that for the culture. I did. Because when I saw white women calling the cops on brown people for no reason, and I was like, okay, I get one. That's just me keeping one off the streets, you know? Just keeping an eye on them. That's how I help out my community, you know? I do think I'm a pretty progressive dude, and I think it's because I grew up here in the Bay Area. Anybody else grew up out here? Yeah, a few. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're known to be one of the more progressive places. True. Yeah, but I feel like we may have gotten a little bit too progressive. You know, like I don't feel like our dogs should vote, but I feel like that's what we want. But as progressive as we are here, we do have like this weird racism that's just like silly, and sometimes you just won't catch it. Like Bay Area racism is someone will say some racist to you, and you won't even know it's racist until you're like 10 blocks away. Does that make sense? You know? And I say this because I was walking home one night, and an older white lady comes up to me, and she was like, "Hey, I really love your heaven handle." I was like, "Okay, cool, thank you. But actually, I have no idea what that is." And then she goes, "Oh, it's your hair. It's when you go to heaven, Buddha has something to pick you up with." And it wasn't until I got home to where I was like, "Ha! What the fuck did that bitch say? Excuse me?" I don't like that at all. All right.
Check out Andrew Orolfo's treasures on his Creatics profile to learn and enjoy more of his comedy and work. And while we love looking at today's artists, we remember past greats who inspire us. Peter Sellers was the star of some of the funniest movies of all time, from Dr. Strangelove to The Pink Panther. He said the following: "Women are more difficult to handle than men. It's their minds." That's all for now. Stay creative.